My name is James Hunt. I'm the founder and managing director of Everyman Legal. We're a law firm based in West Oxfordshire, Witney, West Oxfordshire, and our particular focus is helping owner managers with the challenge of growing their company and the particular challenge of what they do when they want to retire and they want to realise the value in their companies. Top tip number 1. Businesses are very often very distinctive in their culture, and when you're looking to prepare your company for sale and thinking about who might be the buyer of your business, you want to be very aware of your own distinctive culture and that of the prospective buyer or buyers of your company, and take the time to really understand what's important to you and take the time to really think about the culture of that company that has approached you, who might be making an offer to buy your company. Top tip number 2. Businesses are all about teams, and if you've been clever enough, able enough to grow a high performance team that's taking your business forward, you need to be very aware that that high performance team may well be what the buyer of your company is looking to harness and take on. So you may have created the business, but the buyer may well be concerned about keeping that team together after you've gone. So if that team isn't going to be sufficiently motivated, then the buyer might find that he's not going to be able to retain them, and you might well find that the buyer loses interest. So how are you going to make your team keen to sell? Maybe that what you need to think about is share incentives so that the team can be sufficiently rewarded alongside the share consideration that you're hoping to get for yourself. The other thing to bear in mind is that buyers will very often want to buy your business on the basis of an earn-out. That might be 2 or 3 years, so you've got to anticipate that they'll want to lock your team in, perhaps you as well as part of that team, for that period. So that can be a significant challenge, and you want your team to be keen to support you in that challenge. Top tip number 3. Very important to be very well prepared before you take your company to market. We talked in the top tips number 1 and 2 about the importance of culture and team. So you'll have needed to make sure that you're properly organised in terms of share incentives, so that your team want to support you when you come to sell. Perhaps even maybe that your team could be the obvious buyer, but you really do need to plan ahead and think how you're going to organise the sale of your company. There might be assets that need to be moved out of the company. You may have to put in place new contracts, so make sure you do that well in advance of the time you're putting your company up for sale. So you've been listening to my top tips for what you need to do when you're thinking about selling your company. If you'd like to find out more, please do come to our website, everymanlegal.co.uk.